A man walks into his wife's office with his mother and throws divorce papers onto the desk. His wife says calmly, "You've already prepared the divorce papers, but before you sign them, I want you to listen to a story." The husband says impatiently, "I don't have time to listen to stories. I have other things to do." The wife says seriously, "After I've finished telling it, you can decide whether you still want a divorce." The husband says irritably, "Fine, make it quick." The mother says firmly, "Son, no matter what happens, you must get her to sign those divorce papers. I have somewhere to be, so I'm leaving." Looking at the divorce papers, the wife says sadly, "I had a friend whose parents got divorced. Then they asked the child which parent he wanted to live with. He chose his mother, because his mother told him, 'Even though I've separated from your father, I won't remarry.' And his father said, 'I'm going to the city to build a life for myself, and once I've succeeded, I'll come back for you.' When he turned 7, his mother married another man. Later, his mother and her new husband had a son together. By coincidence, his birthday and his little brother's birthday were only a few hours apart, but whenever his little brother's birthday came around, the entire family treated it like a major celebration. His little brother received piles of gifts, and a big birthday cake was always prepared. After his little brother blew out the candles, his mother would cut a small piece of cake, stick one of the used candles into it, hand it to him, and say, 'Happy birthday. I hope you're always happy.' When he was 9 years old, a severe flu outbreak spread during the winter. His little brother came down with a fever. His stepfather and mother rushed him to the hospital and spent the entire night taking care of him. But maybe they forgot they had another child. The boy was left standing alone in the hospital hallway. He stood there quietly, crying to himself. The next day, a nurse noticed him. When she found him, he was curled up in a corner from the cold, and his lips had turned blue. That day, the boy realized that his mother had become someone else's mother. One day, when he came home from school, his father had returned from the city to take care of some residency paperwork. The next day, his mother told him that his father had already left. He ran to the train station faster than he had ever run in his life. He dropped to his knees in front of his father and begged, "Dad, can you please take me with you?" His father said apologetically, "Son, I've remarried. Once I'm fully settled and established there, I'll come back and get you." Then his father left. That was the day he truly realized that he no longer had a father, a mother, or a home. The truth is, that friend was me. We've been married for so many years, yet I've never celebrated my own birthday. If that nurse hadn't found me that night, I might not even be alive today. For years, I kept wondering what it felt like to be someone's first choice. No matter how hard I tried, I always felt like I belonged nowhere. Some wounds don't leave scars you can see. They stay hidden deep inside a person's heart and follow them for the rest of their life. The truth is that after a divorce, it's always the child who suffers the most. The wounds and emotional scars from childhood never completely go away. Parents make life-changing decisions in a single moment. The husband says regretfully, "I made this decision out of selfishness too. But what about our child? How will our child deal with life after our divorce?" The wife says emotionally, "You can't imagine how much pain I've carried all these years. Now I only wish that no parents would separate and no child would ever have to cry alone." The husband walks over to his wife, takes her hands, and says remorsefully, "I was about to make a terrible mistake. Thank God I realized it before it was too late."